Two women arrived at the court of Qazi ibn Abi Layla, a renowned judge of his time. The judge asked, "Which one of you wants to speak first?" The older woman told the younger one to present her case. The younger woman began, "Qazi Sahib, this is my aunt, whom I call Amy, mother, because she raised me after my father's death until I came of age." The judge asked, "What happened next?" She continued, "My cousin proposed to me, and my aunt arranged our marriage. We had a happy married life for several years. One day, my aunt came to our house and offered her daughter's hand in marriage to my husband, on the condition that he would hand over my case to her. My husband agreed, and his second marriage took place. The very next night, my aunt came to me and said, 'I have married your husband to my daughter, and he has handed over your case to me. I hereby divorce you on his behalf.'" The judge was astonished and asked, "What happened next?" The woman replied, "My aunt's husband returned from a journey, and I approached him, asking if he would marry me. He agreed, and I made it a condition that he would hand over my aunt's case to me. He agreed, and I divorced my aunt on his behalf. Then, I married my aunt's husband." The judge was stunned and asked, "What's next?" The woman replied, "My husband passed away, and my aunt claimed her share of the inheritance. I told her that my husband had divorced her during his lifetime, so she had no right to the inheritance. The dispute dragged on, and during this time, my waiting period ended. One day, my aunt came to my house with her daughter and son-in-law, my former husband, and made him the mediator in the inheritance dispute. When he saw me after many years, his old love for me was rekindled. I asked him if he would marry me again, and he agreed. I made it a condition that he would hand over his first wife's, my aunt's daughter, case to me. He agreed, and I married him again, divorcing his second wife on his behalf." Qazi ibn Abi Layla was stunned and asked, "What's the problem now?" The aunt spoke up, "Qazi Sahib, isn't it forbidden that this girl has had me and my daughter divorced?" The judge replied, "I don't see anything forbidden in this case. Divorce and agency are both permissible. A woman can return to her former husband after divorce if she has married someone else and been divorced or widowed. Your story is a perfect example of this." The judge then narrated the entire incident to Caliph al-Mansur, who laughed and said, "Whoever digs a hole for someone else will fall into it themselves. This old woman fell into a deep ocean instead of a hole." Book Jami' al-Jawahir fi al-Hadith by al-Husri.